Good evening, fellow hunters. This is Jared O'Lantern with, we'll go ahead and call this part one of my haunt build for 2015. And to start off, I've just have done like a really basic, kind of a crude drawing of the floor plan of the space in which I'm working with. So this is the whole space right here. I kind of have everything marked off as to where everything is going to go. The only thing I have not really paid detailed attention to is the last part, and I'll get to that in a moment. First, here's the entrance right here. So they're just going to enter through the front door. And the first half of this room is going to be the Hall of Witches. And the way I have this done is they are the room dividers, which are going to be suspended from ropes that are attached from wall to wall. It's going to be tarps or black sheets or plastic sheeting or whatever. And then, of course, the rope goes from the entire length of the room, but then, of course, the sheet will just stop to give them walking room to go into the next section. Little keys I have here, the double T, this refers to a tabletop, and that is where a prop can go. So I do, I'm going to take full advantage of everything that's in the room. Even if there's a piece of furniture there, if I can put something on it, I will definitely use it. Now, the blacked out areas are places where I absolutely cannot use. For instance, this is a computer desk, which I'm not going to deal with. Right here, obviously, it's just the behind the door. Can't really do anything there. And then this is just other furniture that I'm going to leave open. I have left the TV as part of a prop, basically because I'm probably going to be using it. It'll most likely have one of the Atmosphere Effects DVDs playing on it. So there's the entrance right there. So they'll enter here, walk. Now I have this sectioned off into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of aisles, if you will. I'm just eyeballing it at this point. As you can see, I have not even labeled where props are going to go just yet. I have an idea, but nothing I can really set in stone as of yet. So it might be the 5 sections like I'm hoping. It might be 4. I don't want it to be any less than 4, but that's pretty much it right there. So that would be the first section. And then before they get to the second section, which is, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Before they get to the second section, they're going to, I don't know what's going on with my camera, sorry. This is kind of like just a tiny divider that is just basically going to hide this little area right here, which is actually going to be a drop panel. So they are going to finish off the haunt in the haunted house, or the tour of the haunted house, and then before they enter the next section, which would be right here, there's going to be a drop panel in this tiny area. And this is a door that's open. Obviously, it's not going to be open, but it's a closet. If I can clear out the closet, I might even put another actor in there if I have enough actors. So that's the first section, and then next section is a very small one right here, and this is just going to be called the doctor's office. Probably going to put convulsing nurse, first aid kit, the hanging doctor, and if I can get another doctor prop, that'd be great. And if I can get a doctor actor, that'd be even more amazing. This one's not going to be as much of a maze like the first one was. They're basically just going to walk down this, kind of get a scare here, and then just continue walking over here to the asylum. The asylum is going to be 3 sections, yeah. So they're walking over here, here. I want the evil scientist to kind of be like the first scare that they get, because I think that just makes sense. You know, they're entering, you know, an asylum led by a mad scientist, and then after that, in um, the sections that follow will kind of like have his patients or experiments, if you will. And this is going to be the exit of not the haunt itself, but just the exit of the indoor portions of the haunt. And then the haunted pumpkin patch is going to be kind of located in that back corner. I didn't do like a full setup in terms of like the maze aspect of it, simply because it's going to be a lot more free form. It's going to be more something that the guests just look at, as opposed to them walking through it. But that could change too. Now the cool thing about this setup is this is the back door, and when they exit, there's actually a back gate here, and they're going to exit into a parking lot. All this area right here, all along the here, and let me see if I can draw it out for you. So from here to here, if I had a pen that worked, from here to here, and pretend like this line stretched all the way down here, all on the side of the house, and it's outdoors, is a completely empty long hall, and I'm really looking forward to possibly doing something with that. And then that could be like the ultimate scare, and then whatever happens there would chase them out into the exit, and that's the final exit right there. Donations would be given here, candy would be given to them there. So yeah, that's basically it so far. I'm happy to at least get this down on paper and really start getting into everything else tomorrow or even tonight. But so yeah, that's basically the layout as it is. Yeah, so that's my start so far. I don't know how many haunt builds I'm going to be filming, because I want them to at least be, you know, interesting. I don't want them to be just, you know, I'm not going to like, you know, making you endure just watching me put up sheets and ropes and room dividers. So I want them to be interesting, but we shall see. And I'm pretty sure that what you're looking at right now is going to be completely different from what it actually is. Because, as we all know, things happen, things change, and it's usually, you know, changes are going to be inevitable. And then I'll get probably some real life footage of this area as well, so you can get a better understanding of the space. So there it is. There is Haunt Build Part 1. I don't have a name for it yet. I have to work on that too. But anyway, if you like what you're watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy haunting.